What's up YouTube? This is Alex Washington coming to you guys from GizmoSlip.com. Today we'll be looking at and reviewing the HTC Rezound with Beats Audio. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, first things first, with this phone, the one thing you'll really recognize is how amazing the screen really is. This screen is a full 720p video screen, which makes it great for watching YouTube videos and movies as well. One thing that I really loved about the screen was that you could really tell the differences in the blacks and your shadows, and you could really see a huge contrast difference. Alright, so this bad boy comes with 16 gigs built in, as well as a 16 gig micro SD card, which can be expandable to another 32 micro SD card, which brings your total up to 48 gigabytes of storage on your phone. Now the next thing you'll notice on the back of it, you have a full HD camera, which is great for shooting videos at 1080p at 30 frames per second, and then at 720p up to 60 frames per second. As well as it has dual LED flash, so taking pictures at night will be a breeze. It also has a front-facing camera, which is also great for doing any type of video chats. Now one thing as well, when you see on the back, you can definitely see that Beats Audio logo. And after listening to this phone with the Beats and then just alone, you can hear a difference compared to most phones such as the iPhone and such as other Verizon phones. Now the headphones, as I tested before, listening to them, you can hear a difference when listening to certain music like hip hop or rock. But honestly, is it a difference enough for you to buy this phone just for the headphones? I would probably say not. So now let's talk about the speed of this phone. It has Verizon's built-in LTE 4G speeds, which means it is blazing fast. If you're streaming anything such as Netflix or Hulu videos, or if you're doing anything such as YouTube videos, you're not going to have to deal with much buffering. Once you open up the phone, you'll go straight into your menu settings, and you can actually see all of your apps here that are laid out. It's very easy to actually get used to. But what you'll see is at the bottom, it has presets, which you have all of your apps, you have your frequently visited apps, you have your downloaded apps, and then you have your special Verizon customized apps that actually come with the phone. Now, a lot of these apps you probably won't use, and one drawback I did see with this was these apps are not uninstallable, so they basically just take up room on your phone that you could probably use for something greater. Alright, so what I did was I ran a couple speed tests around different areas around the Houston area while I was in the 4G LTE locations. And what I did get was about an average to 9 to 10 download speeds, and right around a good average of 1.5 upload speeds. Again, this is probably a lot faster than most of your home networks. I honestly saw myself running to this phone faster than going to my laptop, because that's just how fast this phone really is. So after testing this phone, what I did realize is it gets about a good 6 hours of talk time, and then it gives you more than enough time as when it comes to downloading videos or listening to music. This phone does have an interchangeable battery, which means you can either buy an additional battery for it, or you can, if you ever have any problems with your phone, you can just open up the back, take the battery out, put it back in, and then restart your phone. So that is a big bonus for this phone. So right here I have 3 great phones that are actually on the market right now that are very good in comparison with this phone. So we have the iPhone 4S here, and then we also have the Nexus, and then of course the Rezound. Now, when holding all these phones, you can definitely tell a difference where the iPhone is much heavier. You can definitely feel that aluminum around the edge and then the glass on the back. Where the Rezound is actually plastic on the back, and it has these ridges here which actually make it easier to hold on to your phone, and you don't feel like it's going to slide out or you're going to lose it. So it makes it a little bit easier to hold on to, but that's just my personal preference. And then you of course have the Nexus, the Beauty. It has that kind of curved feel to it. It as well has this kind of plastic back, and it has some type of texture on the back, which makes it a little bit easier to hold on to as well. Now, let's get down to business. Is this phone worth buying? If you're on the market right now for a good Android device and you don't have a good pair of headphones, then I definitely say, hey, you know what, go with the Rezound. I mean, you're getting a pair of Beats headphones that right now retail for $100. You're getting that with your phone, as well as you're getting an amazing device with a great screen. As of right now, it is one of the only phones on the market with a full 720p display, and that's even better than the iPhone 4S. Now, if you already have a good pair of headphones and you're also looking for that great 720p display, another good phone to look at is the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. It already has the latest version of Android, and it's everything that Google intended for Android to be in their own phone. So don't forget to subscribe for more awesome videos, like us on Facebook, and your comment question of the day is, what device are you buying next, and what you gonna do with it? Most creative comment gets these Beats headphones. So for some other great videos, make sure you check out the unboxing of the HTC Rezound right up here, and then a review of the Galaxy Nexus right up here, and then once we upload it, the drop test for the HTC Rezound down here, and the drop test for the Nexus right over here. So thank you guys for checking out our video, and keep on gizmo slipping.